Yo, what up? This is John Belcher, aka Jada's Creed. You already know what it is. 300 to freedom. You already know what we do. In this video, you see the title, The Truth About Record Labels. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. But before we talk about this topic, make sure to go stream my music on all streaming platforms. Right now, go check out my music. Give me feedback. Let me know if you fuck with it or let me know if you don't. All you gotta do is search JAYDIS space CRETE. Make sure to check out that Leaving Your Phone record. Make sure to go check out that Forever Blessed and whatever other projects I got out on streaming platforms. But yo, check it out. What we're gonna do is talk about the truth about record labels. Like I've been saying, like we all know, this ain't no secret. The record labels, they about their money. If you want to know the truth about most things in life, 98% of things in life, all you got to do is follow the money. That's all you got to do. And record labels, they about the money. They are about the money. When you look at who owns most of these record labels, it's probably like a white Jewish dude or a white Jewish team of people that really don't have as much understanding of the culture as you may think. They are business owners. They're not musicians. They're not the reason why you love music so much. They're definitely not the artists who create the music. So these execs, these people who own these record labels, they are about the fucking money. They don't know what's popping. They don't know what's whack. They don't know what's good. All they go off of is based off how the consumer, how the people react to new music. That's it. That's what the fuck they go off of. They go off of how you react to new music to decide whether or not they should invest more into a certain artist or not. They don't know how to really present you to the world in the way that's meant for you as a signed artist to their label. They don't really know that. Most likely you would have a better idea of how to present yourself in an authentic way as an artist. All these record execs want to do, all these CEOs want to do, these owners of these labels, the only thing they want to fucking do is make money. That's it. That's what they in this for, is to make money. So when you sign that deal, you sign that contract, and they give you an advance, it's for the intention of them to recoup that money they're investing in you and to earn more. It's for them to recoup the money they're investing into you and to also earn more. And in order to do that, they have to be taking a majority pie of the money that you're making as a musician. Point blank, period. But really and truly, what I wanted to speak more about in this video is streaming services. Digital streaming platforms that, musicians use today. Even independent artists, mainstream artists, it don't matter. You could go on a platform, on a certain company, and you could get your music distributed to all kinds of different streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon Music, you name it. Anybody could get on them shits today, right? As long as you got a little money or whatever. You may not even fucking need money, right? But I really want to focus on streaming services because when streaming services came about, that's what changed the whole fucking game for music artists. When streaming services became a thing, that's what changed the whole fucking game with the whole music industry. I really don't even know who the fuck allowed this to happen. I really don't even know who the fuck allowed for the idea of a streaming service to become legal and to be a legitimate business practice. Cause at the end of the fucking day, streaming is fucking robbery. That's what it is. At the end of the day, streaming services paying you a percentage of a penny for each listen that you give to a certain artist, that shit is straight up motherfucking robbery. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit is robbery. Now, why the fuck any record labels or why the fuck any established committee didn't intervene and say, whoa, 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 we can't do this. We cannot allow these streaming services to pimp out these artists, to allow their music to be consumed for dirt cheap. Why nobody did that? I don't know. But all I know is that shit is straight up robbery, right? And it's forced. What streaming services has done is it has forced the hands of artists to have to play the streaming game, feeling like if they don't have their music on streaming platforms, then they won't get exposure. They won't get heard. They won't get streamed. They won't get listened to. You feel me? And that's a fucking problem. Hold on 1 second. Let me go grab this fucking remote. Turn on this fucking TV because I like the TV on in the background. You know, I like the TV on in the background. I don't know, it adds to some kind of lighting and shit like that, right? So yeah. So that shit is straight up robbery. And I asked ChatGPT, right? I just put this into ChatGPT. I asked this question to ChatGPT because more or less usually ChatGPT gives out good answers. But the reason why I decided to talk about this topic in this video and share with you, y'all musicians on the come up, y'all independent music artists, y'all independent rappers, singers out there, is because we got to realize that things in life is changing. And yes, we got to adjust, but certain things I think we need to fight more. We need to fight back. Certain things we need to say, hold up, is this happening at the expense of my art and my income, while some streaming service owner continues to get richer and richer and we get broker and broker? Like, what is it? Like, what is this really about? You know, at some point we got to ask that as artists, mainstream artists and independent artists alike. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, why streaming services were invented? And this is what ChatGPT told me. Streaming services were invented to provide a more convenient and flexible way to access media content. The traditional methods of consuming media, such as watching TV shows and movies on cable or satellite television, renting DVDs, or purchasing physical copies, had several limitations. Here are some reasons for the invention and rise of streaming services. I don't know about you, but I ain't have no fucking limitations before on getting the music I wanted to get. I ain't have no limitations on going to Jamaica Avenue and buying a new CD that I wanted to support from an artist. I ain't have no fucking limitation. It was either I wanted to buy an album or not. So who is this really to benefit? Is this to benefit me? Because I was able to fucking access the music from before the internet came out. Before the internet came out, I was able to access music before the fucking internet came out. And don't get me wrong, motherfuckers used to use pirating websites like and softwares like LimeWire, right? If you old enough to know, you know that LimeWire was a thing, which was a software. LimeWire was a software where you were able to download music for free. You would have to have your fucking computer on, sometimes over fucking night, just to download the whole album that an artist just dropped, right? But you would get it for free. Now, this is stealing. That's what it was. We were essentially stealing people's art. That's what we were doing. So I think when whoever these people are who own streaming services, I think when they saw the boom of the internet and they saw that a lot of people were downloading music on LimeWire anyway, they were like, well, how can we capitalize on this? How can we make money from the fact that people are trying to download music that they're not purchasing anyway? So I think they decided a way to get their pockets fatter at the expense of who? At the expense of who? At the motherfucking expense of the motherfucking artist. Drop a comment below if you feel what I'm talking about. Drop a comment below if you've seen the transition from going from being able to buy music and albums in actual stores, physical album copies, real copies with a booklet and everything. If you saw the transition from being able to do that to now where everything is fucking digital and you just pay a measly ass $9 a month to access any fucking artist music. Now to me, that's robbery. That's robbery. That's robbery. To package up millions of artists' music and put it into a central place and charge people who own these cell phone devices a measly ass fee of like $9 to be able to access any one of these artists' music. That's motherfucking robbery. Drop a comment below. Say that's motherfucking robbery. Drop a comment below. Let me hear your thoughts. Give me a like. I appreciate your likes. All your likes, your comments are appreciated because it allows YouTube to push my videos out there to the forefront of the algorithm. So anybody supporting me on my channel, I really, really appreciate you. But we got to talk about this, right? This is something that's not new, but if you was there to see the transition from the times when we were buying CDs, getting physical copies of CDs to now where you could just access any motherfucker music for the price of I don't know what, not even a fucking turkey sandwich probably, then you know what I'm talking about. So they said, here are some reasons for the invention and rise of streaming services. This is what they said. 1, convenience. Streaming allows users to watch content on demand from any device with internet access, eliminating the need to adhere to broadcast schedules or visit physical rental stores. So in other words, y'all just put all the fucking stores out of business. That's basically what y'all did. In lieu of the internet becoming more dominant, y'all just said, oh, fuck all of these, FYE, fuck all of these stores that sell albums. We gonna fucking fuck them, put them out of business, and we gonna capitalize and make money from people being able to stream all these artists' music. So convenience, they said it's for convenience. The second reason they say is for accessibility. With streaming, a vast library of content is available at users' fingertips, including movies, TV shows, music, and live events. This accessibility extends globally, often surpassing regional restrictions. Yeah, in a way, I agree with that. In a way, I do agree with it improved accessibility. But once again, the problem is not the fact that you made artists' music more accessible. That's not the problem. The problem is that what the fuck gave you the right to decide how much each listen is worth? Who the fuck are you to decide how much each listen of an artist's song is worth? Who the fuck are you to decide is worth a tenth of a penny? Who the fuck are you to decide is worth a 20th or a 30th or an eighth of a penny? Who the fuck are you to decide this is the worth of this person's music? Who are you to decide that? Because back in the days, artists was getting rich off of album sales. Artists was getting rich because the people who truly supported these artists, they went out there and they actually copped the artist's album. They went out there and they paid $18, $15, $20 for a copy of the artist's hard work. But now, if I could just go on my fucking phone and pay $9 a month and have access to unlimited music, all y'all did was basically rob the fucking artists in order to make the streaming services richer. That's all that really happened. The third reason that they claim why streaming services were invented, right? Cost effectiveness. Subscriptions to streaming services often cost less than traditional cable packages. Additionally, the ability to access a large library of content for a fixed monthly fee can be more economical than purchasing individual movies or shows. Although that may be true, motherfuckers never was complaining before when they had an artist that they loved. Motherfucker would go to the store and support the artist that they liked. They would take out their money and pay for the art because the art is worth it. The art is worth it. But when you come out with these streaming services, you basically are raping the artists financially. You're raping the artists financially, and you're really, really undermining the worth of their art. You're undermining the worth of their art. That's what you're doing. So I feel like there should be some type of committees or some type of organization that's in place that will prevent something like this happening. Because this is, in a sense, when you look at this is kind of monopolization of art that's not even yours. You don't even own the art. Yeah, you may own the streaming service, but basically, you might as well just fucking keep LimeWire active if you're going to allow a streaming service where you just got to pay a couple dollars a month to have access to everybody's music. What the fuck is the difference? It's damn near free. Now, I do agree with the fact that even an independent artist, can be heard. An independent artist may be able to get on a playlist and be exposed. I agree with that. I'm all for that. I'm all for helping the independent artists up their game and get recognized. But this whole streaming shit, this whole streaming service thing becoming the mainstream of how people consume music now, it fucked up the whole game. At least financially. Let's just be honest about this shit. 300, baby. 300 to freedom. 300 to freedom. The fourth reason. Drop a comment below if you feel what I'm saying. Like, yeah, there's a part of me who, I do streaming services. Of course, I gotta upload my music to streaming services. But there's a part of me that be like, damn, you fucking telling me my music is only worth this much? You telling me my music is only worth a percentage of the penny? Per listen? What gives you that authority? Why is not each stream worth $1? Why is each stream not worth $2, 50 cents? You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. The fourth reason they say is technological advancements. Improvements in internet speed, compression technology, and the proliferation of smart devices made it feasible to deliver high quality streaming experiences. So just say that. Stop lying to us. Just tell us that the reason why you came out with streaming services was to appease motherfuckers who holding this thing in their hand. You could have just told us that from the jump and been honest with us. It's really to appease us who have these things in our fucking hands. That was the whole purpose of it. Meanwhile, your fucking phone bill is 4 times, 5 times, 10 times, 15 times the price of a streaming service. Your phone bill, to have a phone bill of a phone, why my phone bill ain't $9 a month? And my streaming service is more money. Why the fuck is my phone bill $100 a month, but the streaming service to access any artist's music is only $9 a month? You don't think something's wrong with that fucking picture? You don't think that's robbery of the artist to benefit and line the pockets of the owner of the streaming services? You don't think that's robbery? That's robbery to me. The fifth reason. Drop a comment below if you agree that this is robbery. Customization. Streaming platforms can offer personalized recommendations based on user preferences and viewing history, enhancing the user experience, I guess. 6. Elimination of physical media. Streaming, I used to like buying the albums and looking through the book and looking and getting to know more about the artist. I used to like the mystique of not having to see artists constantly on my fucking phone all day on social media. I used to like that. I used to like getting physical albums and reading the credits and looking at the back, looking at the book, looking at the pictures. I used to like all of that. I used to enjoy that. So who are you really speaking for when you say this? Elimination of physical media. Streaming removes the need for physical storage, reducing clutter and the environmental impact associated with producing and disposing of DVDs and CDs. I 30% agree with that. I agree with that 30%, but this is still benefiting the owners of these streaming platforms more than anybody else. 7. Content creation. Many streaming services have also become content creators, producing original shows and movies that might not fit into traditional media models. So they're trying to portray it like it's to help people, but all it really is doing is it's robbed the artists. Now artists gotta make a lot of money on tours. Artists gotta make a lot of money from selling out tickets to their shows. We don't have a point. We don't have another, that's a bulk of the money. The bulk of the money doesn't come from album sales anymore. A bulk of the money comes from selling out shows. A bulk of the money comes from in-person interactions with these celebrities. Why you think Chris Brown is doing meet and greets and selling meetups for $1,000? Because he like, yo, fuck it. If we doing streaming now, you could just stream my whole album with 30 fucking songs on it, and I'm not making nowhere near what I would have made if we was back in the 90s and we was back in the times of selling physical copies. Then fuck it, yeah, meet me, pay me $1,000. Fuck it, we might as well find another way to make money. This is why artists do things like bundle deals and bundle selling their merchandise along with their music, because they getting robbed. Artists is getting robbed. Why is there no union? Why is there no organization? Why is there no group protecting the artists? I don't know, but that's a problem to me. That's the issue that we have to come together and fight. We have to fight that. We can't just allow them to come. Yo, what's coming next? Let's be real about this shit. What's coming next after streaming services? What's coming next? AI. AI. That's in the works right now. AI. What am I asking questions to right now? An AI program. AI. That's what's coming next. AI. And I'm not talking about fucking Allen Iverson. I'm talking about artificial intelligence. And when that comes, shit, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do to the artists? What they gonna do to the artists? If they got AI and they could just fucking create a fake ass artist and act like it's a real artist, some robot motherfucker, and make that motherfucker nasty, nice, make him spit better than Eminem, make him spit better than, think about the dopest lyricist, the dopest rapper you could think of. Imagine them fucking creating a robotic motherfucker that could rap at the speed of light and flow stupid out this world. What the fuck is gonna happen? What's coming next? And I propose this topic to you watching this video, whoever you are right now watching this video, to provoke thought, to say what's coming next. If they were able to create streaming services, pimp out artists in order to appease the consumers of music, and make artists have to sell out shows in order to make a bulk of their money, then what the fuck are they gonna do when AI becomes more mainstream? I'm just giving you food for thought. And I'm about to end this video. I don't want this video to be too long, but we gotta think about these things. You feel me? 7, content creation. Many streaming services have also become, all right, we already read that. So it says, overall, streaming services revolutionize the way people consume media, providing greater control, choice, and accessibility. Yeah, but it's at the fucking expense of the creator of the music. And that's where I have the problem. At least they should have had something where it's like a little economically sound for the artists who are creating the music. If the artists are the ones who are bringing in listeners, if the artists are the ones that the people love, if the artists are the ones that the people who are influenced by, if the artists are the ones that the people who pay attention to, they don't give a fuck about these execs. If the artists are the ones who are moving this ship and getting these execs rich, then they deserve a bigger fucking slice of the pie. Artists deserve a bigger slice of the pie. And that is the whole point of what I'm trying to say. And everything that's been transitioning from that, whatever happened before the internet became big, to now where we see the internet going and with streaming services now, I feel like all it's doing is over time weakening the artists more and more and more in an indirect way. Now, there's ways to work around it, right? There's ways to still make money. There's ways to make money as an independent artist. There's still ways to make money independent of time. There's still ways to learn how to become a brand online. There's still ways to learn how to sell merchandise online. There's still ways to learn how to sell other things besides just money to make a significant income online. And that is really why I created the 300 to Freedom Academy. The 300 to Freedom Academy is to teach you step by step exactly how to set yourself up as a brand, but to learn how to have skills that will allow you to make sales online over and over and over again from people who really fuck with you. Because with the streaming services, the CEO of these companies, whatever you want to call it, what they're doing is they're stifling the income and the economic prosperity of artists. So I created the 300 to Freedom Academy so that we can work around that. So we could work together and work around these shortcomings, work around these mob-like organizations that want to pimp out artists, right? So that's what it comes down to. But it's something to think about, because if we got streaming services right now out and it's telling people that your song is only worth 0.0000023 fucking cents, well then what's gonna happen when AI becomes mainstream? Something to think about, y'all. Make sure to share this video with 5 people you know. Drop a comment below. This is your boy Jada's Creed. It's 300 to Freedom, baby. Make sure to stream all my music. Share this video with 5 people you know. Don't forget to do that, especially artists. I'm going to see you at the top. I love y'all. Peace.